by the way, guano happens. Hey, look, you can see my reflection. Pretty cool sticker. At least I think it is. All right, good afternoon, everybody. This is the second shot because I realized that in the first shot of my opening for this video, I had the camera held a little bit too close. And as you get older, you kind of get hairs coming out of your nose and your ears sometimes that you just really don't want people to see. But anyway, it is June the 10th, 2020. It's a Wednesday here just outside of Houston, Texas. And it's a little bit hot outside, 89 degrees, but it has cooled down over what it's been in the last few days. So what I wanted to do today is I've been using these SnapSafe lock boxes for a lot of years to store, mostly for storing firearms in, but other valuables and stuff like that in my truck. And I upgraded it recently. I know there's a lot of videos out there on these things, but I just wanted to kind of show the version that I upgraded to and how this could possibly be used if you're camping out of your truck, or even if you live in your truck, how you have some pretty low cost options for security. So let's take a look. Okay, y'all, so this is what these boxes look like. I have used this one for quite a few years, which, as you can see, has a key and is a little bit smaller than this one. I believe this one is the large size, and this one is what they call the extra large size. Now, the key was fine, but it got to the point with me where it was hard for me to keep up with the key. I actually lost the other key. I think it came with two, so I decided now was a time to maybe go to the combination lock. My wife has used the combination lock one in her car for quite a few years, and it seems to work fine. Never had any issues. You can see that these are both the SnapSafe brand. It's debossed on the top of the lid right here. But this is really the one I want to talk about today. So let's toss this aside. Now, SnapSafe list measurements on this of 10 by 7 by 2. The large, and then again, this is the extra large. The large size looks to me like it is approximately an inch smaller on the dimensions, and it's actually even a little bit thinner if you look at the thinness of it. Notice that maybe a quarter or 3/8 of an inch shorter. So the way these things work, let me illustrate this to you. First off, it has a 3-digit combination, and you can change that combination to suit your needs. Real simple process on how to do it. It involves setting the combination that is current, unlocking it, putting in your new combination while this lever is moved in this location. Easy to do, only takes a second or two, and you can put in any 3-digit numbers that you want. Now, as you can see, I currently have, this is a Glock 26 and a couple of mags stored in this one. Let me take this out. And with each case, you get one of these little gems. Now, what this is a steel cable that has a loop on one end, and then it has this little device on the other end. So the way it works is pretty simple, and the way it can work for someone who's boondocking is pretty simple. Basically, all you would need to find is something on your truck, maybe even the rim of your truck, or inside the cab. I personally do it underneath the seat of my truck or in the back of your truck. Let me show a quick example of that. So you could take this tie down point on the Tundras right here and loop this around that. Forgive the shakiness. This is kind of an impromptu illustration. Put it through the loop, and then this part latches into this. So what you have now is a box that is tethered directly to your truck. When you close it and lock it, you have this handy little cable that's attached to it. Now, can this be defeated? Yeah, I'm sure if you give me a crowbar, a screwdriver, and some other items, I could probably get into this in a short period of time. It might be harder than I think, but yes, it can be defeated. But what this does do, it's a deterrent. It's a lot better to be here than to have this sitting in a glove box or in a locked console on your vehicle or something similar. So that's mainly the point that I wanted to illustrate with it today, is that with a little ingenuity, you can use this in other parts of your truck besides underneath the seat. I can think of some applications even if you're camping and you don't have a vehicle with you. Let's just say you have a tent. Well, wrap this around the closest tree, bury it in some leaves so no one will see it. Because one thing this will do, this is the valuables, guys. If someone comes along, they see this lockbox, they're gonna, oh, well, this is where the gun is, or this is where the wallet is, this is where the cash is, or something like that. So it does label it, you know, hey, these are your valuables, versus just hiding it. But at the same time, it does keep it out of hands, not even thieves, but, you know, God forbid, children or something like that that might get a hold of something in here that they don't need to. So that's the main purpose on this. I know I rest easier at night, even when my truck's in my driveway. Usually I try to bring this in, but if I do leave it out there for the night for some reason or the other, I do rest easier knowing that a firearm is secured, locked up, and limited access to it. So, and let me just show you the inside again real quick and show you some size comparisons real quick. Here we've got, again, this is a Glock 26. A full-size G19 will fit no problem. And again, this is an extra large size, so it's a bigger one. You can fit a couple of mags in here, like so. You could probably even put a little mouse gun in here if you wanted to, something along the lines of that. Or put your wallet in here with it, just whatever may need to be secured. And again, just rest easier. Now, this is 16 gauge steel. It does have a piano hinge that runs along the back side of it. I only assume that the piano hinge is probably used some type of spot welding to hold it in place. So this is not some chintzy little cheap plastic thing that someone's going to get into quickly. This part seems really well made with the locking mechanism. Let's see if we can take a closer look at that. It looks like they might have used 18 gauge for this part, or it might be 16 gauge as well. I'd have to put a mic on it to see. And this part, pull these out of here. It's metal. Yeah, you know what? It can be sheared, it can be popped, I'm sure. It wouldn't take a Navy SEAL team. You know, like I said, someone could get into this with a crowbar and a screwdriver and a hammer. But again, it's just a deterrent, something to slow people down. So, and you do get these two pieces of foam that go on the top. And then the same here, you have two pieces of foam that go into the bottom. So if a guy wanted to, if he really needed the space, he can take out all the foam, but then you won't have any protection. But if a guy was really clever, he could probably just cut out a silhouette of whatever he had in here, and it would just let this drop right in place, and then you can guarantee that you wouldn't have any sliding around. But I do know when this is closed and locked, you can see it right here. The foam is compressing, and when you activate that thing, it's not going anywhere. So anyway, again, just a little clever idea. I mean, there's a lot of videos out there. People know about these things, but I don't think a lot of people have really thought about these in the camping application, when you might be camping out of your truck for a week or two, or some people may even be living out their truck. So let's wrap this up. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick video. Again, just wanted to point this out to you. These things are very affordable. The extra large box I ordered on Amazon just this week, well, just a few days ago, for $24 and some change. That was with Prime shipping. Oddly enough, the large size, which is the smaller size, was about $3 more. So you guys all know how that Amazon works with pricing, etc. You just have to keep an eye on things and you can catch stuff on sale. So yeah, please take the time to comment on this video, like it, please subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. The channel's, I don't want to say it's growing rapidly, but we have picked up about, well, 15 subs since my 100 subscriber video that was done last week or the week before. So yeah, it's getting a little bit bigger. Let's keep it up. You guys give me some ideas if you want certain things in videos as well. So until then, you know, take care. Thanks for watching. It's video day. So this is where the baby dog likes to sit and watch when daddy's doing videos. But right now he's distracted by a fly, trying to keep it from getting in the house. So please keep that fly from getting in there, Big Bo.